Okay. Hello everybody. I don't know if this is gonna reach anybody. I had to start the video over because nobody could hear it. I still had my Bluetooth hooked up. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah. I don't think nobody could hear that. That reading was concerning the argument of Angie Stone concerning her passing, where what I picked up, it was a King of Wands involved, where they needed some type of help financially from Angie Stone. They were asking Angie for some financial help, where she refused them of the financial help towards giving them money, but she would help them with finding somebody that could help them, like a financial advisor or something like that could help them. And she did let them know, you know, you shouldn't have did that with your money. Whatever you did with it, you shouldn't have made that, you shouldn't have did that type of risk with your money. Okay? And they didn't like it. They were embarrassed by it because other people were around. But like I said, she stated to them something to the fact where I could get you some financial help, but I'm not gonna give you no money. I can't give you no money. You know, something like that. But it embarrassed the person. They were embarrassed. So that teed them off, and they went into an argument. It caused an argument between her and this person. Okay, this King of Wands. And I think it was a soulmate of hers, a long-time soulmate, but it was on the other reading. I'm going to see if it comes back out, okay, you guys? Please do like, share, hit the notification button to be notified when I post a video. There was no sound. I was wondering why nobody was commenting. There wasn't no sound. Okay, so please do like, share, hit the notification button to be notified when I post a video. Give me those likes. Thank you for coming back in, y'all. So I'm going to see if it comes back out. Okay, Angela Laverne Brown's energy. December 18th. Was it 1967? December 18th, born December 18th. Angela Laverne Brown's energy concerning her passing and the argument that took place. Okay, in the argument, this card came out, so I'm going to keep it. This was one of the first cards that came out. 2 cards came out the first time I did it. So something is going to be exposed. It could be concerning somebody that wanted to reconcile with her. Okay, but something is going to be exposed concerning her passing, y'all. Queen of Swords came out. It was in there, but it wasn't it came out, but it wasn't the second card. So she did what was best for her. She cut this person out of her life. She cut them off. She did what was best with her. She used her strength, her wisdom, you know, and cut this person off, all right? They wanted to reconcile with her. Okay, Angela Laverne Brown's energy. But you guys like, share, hit that notification button. Okay, so she cut this person off. And turned her back on fulfillment of hers. Like, this person was a fulfillment of hers. She was with this person for a long time fulfillment of hers, but she turned her back on it. Okay, or on them wanting to reconcile. Okay, the Hierophant, a marriage. Okay, somebody may have wanted to do marriage counseling. She refused it. No. No. Holy Spirit. Somebody, yep. Somebody could have caused her to be depressed, put her in, you know, things of that nature. Caused her stress, depression. She could have wanted to grow in her spirituality, go back to her spiritual self. You know, if she left it behind, Because Three of Wands could be her leaving behind her spirituality. She wanted to grow back into her spirituality. Hello, how are you? Thank y'all for tuning in. Please do like, share, hit that notification button. Angela Laverne Brown. Right, so she let that go. She let that reconciliation go. It was dead to her. It was no bringing it back. So she cut it out, okay? Holy Spirit. Okay, Five of Pentacles, okay? Somebody felt left out in the cold, you know? Somebody felt ignored. Or this is how she felt in her marriage, you know? Holy Spirit. Okay, so the Hierophant could also represent a loss. Her father, I know he was a preacher or something like pastor. This could be showing that too. She lost her father, who was a pastor. Holy Spirit. So she went through a loss of mourning. She even mourned her marriage. Walking away from her marriage, she mourned that as well. That's like a death. Five of Cups. A loss is here. Came out again. There could have been there was disappointments here. This person was disappointed in her because she didn't want to reconcile. They were disappointed in her. This person could have caused her some embarrassment, some shame. Holy Spirit. Yep. Loss of a Ten of Pentacles, money. She wanted a family. She wanted something long term. Or she was with this person for a long time. Four of Wands is here. So she wanted some. This was like her family, like this is like something that was in her bloodline, her family line, to stay in your marriage or something like that. Don't leave your marriage, you know. But this, she walked away from it. She walked away from that. Whatever they did in their family, you know, roots, ancestry, things of that nature. Four of Wands. She lost a lot of money, maybe due to this person as well. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so she just moved forward. She got some type of offer and moved forward. Page of Pentacles. She got a chance at a new beginning to grow. Holy Spirit. This person now this is like my other one, but it's coming out in a different form. So this person who wanted to reconcile, they lost their money. Ten of Pentacles, they may have had a lot of money, but they did something and lost their money. Okay, they lost their money doing something. Somewhere they traveled, they did something, they lost their money. A lot of money they lost. It could have been her money they did this with. Caused her to lose a lot of money on some type of events or something. Something they took. We'll see if it come out. But the other one, it came out that they did something foolish with windfall of money. Okay, this person. Okay, yep, Eight of Pentacles here. See, she had to work hard to rebuild. Or this person, they had to work hard to rebuild their stability. They lost a lot. Three of Cups, that's why they wanted to reconcile with her. Because they had to work too hard to rebuild. So that's the only reason they wanted to reconcile with her. Holy Spirit. And she was up here celebrating because she got some big offer. So she was celebrating her Ten of Pentacles. Because she got some big break. A new beginning of growth. Where they needed help. They wanted her help. Temperance is here. Okay? So this was Spirit, you know, protecting her. By blessing her with this new growth she had. Alright? And she could have been, Spirit could have been protecting her from this person coming back in her life, trying to. Okay, this person could have crossed some type of boundaries that they shouldn't have crossed in the marriage as well. It could have been with one of her family friends. That may come out. He did something with one of her family friends. He crossed some boundaries. Seven of Pentacles is here. So he could have been waiting patiently for her to give in to him. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. He could have put in that work trying to get back in her good graces. He could have offered her something big, but he probably didn't even really have it. Stressed out. This person stressed her out to the max. So she held back no matter how hard they tried to work on it. No matter how hard they tried to work on getting back in her good graces, she still held back from this person because this is what they did to her. They caused her 10 times stress. 10 times 10 times 10. Okay, Holy Spirit. She didn't want that stress no more. And I got that in my first reading I did. Yeah, justice is here. She divorced. She separated from this person. Okay, let me say she separated herself from this person and she moved forward in a divorce from this person. Okay. All right. The Empress is here. Yeah. Where now here he comes trying to get a victory and get her to remarry, to reconcile with the marriage. Right? Chariot is here. See, somebody, yeah, she moved forward getting a victory and a rebirth as well, y'all. Yep, she started moving forward successfully. Traveling, things of that nature. She could have got rushed to the hospital, which she was spiritually protected. Okay, Spirit protected her. We know she got rushed to the hospital. But the Spirit protected her through that situation. Eight of Swords. Okay. It could have had her stuck for a long time. She could have had to work herself hard, real hard. It was real hard for her to build her money up. Due to getting rushed to the hospital, it had her stuck for a long time. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Okay. The Devil is here. Okay. Okay, so she was able to end some type of contract. Like, it's like she was tied to the devil. She was stuck for a long time. She was tied to the devil, y'all. And she finally ended that contract and got away. She broke a soul tie. Somebody could have been obsessed over her too. This person that stressed her out, they could have been obsessed, very obsessed with her. Like a soul tie situation. But it took her a long time to end it, but she did end it. And that could have what caused her to get rushed to the hospital. This person stressed her out. This person, maybe this is who she called the devil, this person. Okay, so Angela Laverne Brown's energy on the card. I had to do it all over again. Angela Laverne's energy on the card. It's concerning her passing, concerning the arguments, what happened. Laverne Brown's energy on the card. I'm coming, I'm almost finished. Okay, so the Five of Cups. So she experienced some type of loss, y'all. Some type of disappointment. Five of Cups. Laverne. Angela Laverne Brown's energy. And she experienced some type of disappointment, some type of loss. Even some type of embarrassment. The Tower. So she could have lost a contract, a job, or this is her. She went through a tower. Holy Spirit, let's see if it's her. This could be her passing right here. Page of Pentacles. Okay. So, but she was given a new beginning of growth. Okay. So she did experience a loss, a tower, but she was given a new beginning of growth. So she could have lost a contract. Nine of Wands is here. Something was stressful for her. Okay. Something was stressful for her. Holy Spirit. King of Pentacles. Because Page of Pentacles, this could be too. She had to help her kids. That was a stress. You know, people had their hand out financially. That was a stress, you know. King of Pentacles is here. Yeah, money. Her stability, you know. People had their hands out for her money, her stability, her kids. Somebody could have wanted a new beginning of growth for her that was stressing her out. Somebody who was very charming to her. A King of Pentacles, a Capricorn energy. That devil. Two of Cups is here. Yeah, somebody that wanted a commitment with her. This could have been a commitment she had with somebody in her past, and they came back around to her. Bugging her, wanting to, you know, a new start with her. Holy Spirit. Queen of Wands is here. She was very attracted to this person. Very, very attracted. It was he excited her. He was a charmer. He could have been very attracted to her as well. Like the sex was good, things of that nature. Or she spoiled this person financially. Like she gave this person money. And he could have been looking at her stability as well. He was so charming and so good looking to her. But she was on the chubby side, and he was attracted to her too. Her personality, her creative side, he was attracted to her too. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles. But he didn't have money like she had money. Like, he wasn't her equal financially. He couldn't give her much in the financial department. But the sex department, yeah. The excitement department, make her feel good, yeah. He did that for her. Okay, Holy Spirit. Angela Laverne Brown's energy. Angela. Okay. So 3 of Wands. So she could have been a long time for she could have been a long time fulfillment of his. You know, like somebody, the type of person she was, that was a true fulfillment of his. Somebody he was looking for a long time. Somebody stable, you know. Somebody creative, fun, you know. Holy Spirit. Okay, so the devil is here. Somebody turned their back on somebody and offered somewhere else as well for a long time fulfillment. So this could be her. She could have turned her back on this offer. Maybe because he was too young. This is somebody younger than her. They were a charmer. They could have acted mature. They could have had an old soul. but they were young. They were too young for her. And she ended the contract. She ended things. Like, it was sexual. The sex was good. Or that's all it was sex. A soul tie. Wheel of Fortune is here. Okay, so, or he could have did this to her. Either one. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. This could be her. She was fortunate to have somebody like him in her life. This could be a karmic. He could have been a karmic to her. Holy Spirit. Six of Wands is here. Something could have been taboo to her, or caused her a lot of karma, bad karma, something about it. So she moved on. There was some type of announcement made. Somebody's moving on. Somebody's celebrating something. A ceremony. She could have traveled, did a ceremony, something like that. Getting the victories. The Hangman. And he wasn't. Somebody was seeing somebody getting victories, you know, moving forward. And they were stagnated. So he could have caused her some karma where he moved forward. He moved forward. He was getting victories and she ended up being stagnated for some reason. Ace of Pentacles. And he got some type of big offer. This Capricorn, he got some type of big break. Okay, the Moon card. And he got this big break due to something deceptive. He could have did something deceptive to her to get this big break. Temperance is here. He crossed some type of boundaries. It could concern the devil. He could have sacrificed her in some form or fashion to cause her to be stuck. He did something deceptive. He could have did moon magic, some type of moon magic. But this is her, you know, being protected as well. But there was a betrayal here. So he did betray her. He did cross a boundary. He did betray her with a third party. He did break her heart. Okay, Queen of Cups. He did cause her depression, to cause her to be very emotional. He did something very manipulative to her. Somebody did. Somebody could have put something in her drink. Somebody could have did something with something in her drink. Five of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Cups. Something could have made her feel woozy. Somebody put something in her drink. Could have been a situation with her money. He manipulated her, caused her to be broke. The High Priestess is here. He could have used the High Priestess, moon magic on her to keep her in a box. Y'all, again, this is where I see when I close my eyes, her in all white. She had the afro. She had the big, thick white glasses on. She was sitting in a chair in front of a window. And she was chewing on something. She wasn't saying that. She was just staring. She looked serious. She wasn't smiling. She was just chewing and she was just watching like she was observing. So this is what I see when I close my eyes. She was in all white with a little bit of blue in her clothing. A very light blue. Okay, like a sky blue, but very, very light blue. You really couldn't tell unless you really looked at the clothing and seen the blue in the clothing. All white with a tiny bit of blue. And if you go to one of my readings, it wasn't a reading. It was a dream. Angie Stone, when I closed my eyes. That was one of my videos I did. And I was explaining what I seen. And here it is right here. So that was her and her spiritual self. I kept closing my eyes and that's what I was seeing. So some work was done on her. Something was put in her drink. There was a high priestess involved. Somebody went, some moon magic was involved. High priestess was involved. She could have been, this could be the high priestess saying she was protected. Okay, so this could have been the first attempt. This is protection here. Spirit being around her when this work was being done on her. This manipulation that was going on, this betrayal. Okay, and that could be the first time when she got rushed to the hospital. That's what was going on. That's why her body was thrown off. All that stuff was going on with her body. Her lab work thrown off. All that stuff that was going on. Somebody probably put something in her drink and tried, like she said, tried to kill her. And they threw everything off in her body, off balance. In her body, everything went off balance. Due to whatever was put in her drink that first time. But Spirit protected her. Held her through that. So let's see. Angela Laverne Brown's energy concerning her passing, concerning the argument. Okay, 7 of Wands. She had to defend herself. 7 of Wands. It was 7 people in that van. So this was 7 people. This was her being blocked, her defending herself, fending people off. Okay. Holy Spirit. So there was an argument. 9 of Pentacles here. This is her because she was growing financially. She was nurturing herself, you know, not needing anybody, not asking anybody for no help. This was her. They seen her in this energy. Oh, proud. Having a lot of pride, proud. They seen her in this energy and they attacked her. Because she was doing her own thing. Holy Spirit. Okay, 4 of Wands. She was moving up. She was getting victories. She was celebrating. Traveling. She was getting her victory. There could have been somebody that wanted to marry her as well, that she fended off. And that was in the earlier ones, okay? But she wanted to be single. She didn't want to be married no more. Somebody could have wanted to run off and marry her. But she fended them off. Judgment is here. Yep, somebody wanted a reconciliation with her. But it was dead to her. No. It was dead to her. Okay, this is her. She's coming down to expose somebody. She's going to expose somebody. The person who put her in here, she's going to expose this person. She's going to expose to us who did this to her. Queen of Swords. Okay? She cut this person off. She cut him off. She turned her back on this person. And 7 of Wands. He could have attacked her. 3 of Wands. She turned her back on him. And this is what happened. Yep. Because she didn't want to be stuck. She wanted to go after her fulfillment. Okay? Somebody could have went to jail too. In her energy. Okay, betrayal is here. He betrayed her. Who would want to go back to somebody? He betrayed her in the marriage. So she did the right thing. She refused to be stuck. It took her too long to get out of it the first time. Why would she reconcile and marry him again? She could have felt like she was in jail. He betrayed her in the marriage. It's right here under the... Yes. So she turned her back on him wanting to reconcile with her. She cut him off. She cut him out. She did what was best for her. It keeps coming out. The same thing, y'all. The same thing keep coming out. Oh. He could have had her in a state of confusion. The cards are all mixed up. He had her confused. Kept her in a confused state. And so, Angela Levine Brown, 5 of Wands. It was just too much drama he put in her life, too much conflict, you know, too much competition. Had her probably in competition with other women. No, she did not want that. It was dead to her. No going back. No. She ended that. She ended it. She ended that conflict. No going back. No reconciling. No. There was a fight. Look at her. She coming down. She's coming down. She's looking at this man. Looking up to her. She telling him, I'm going to expose you. I'm going to expose you. Okay, y'all? Can't say it. Okay, so that's her exposing this fight. Who was the cause of it? Holy Spirit. Ace of Swords is here. So the truth is going to come out. We're going to get clarity and truth concerning this conflict, this drama. She told this person the truth. Why she didn't want to reconcile with them. She told them the truth. She was Queen of Swords energy. She told them the truth. And the truth hurts people. The truth hurts people. She told this person that she wanted to move on, and she did not. It was dead to her. Holy Spirit. Angela Levine Brown, 4 of Pentacles. Okay? This person could have been too codependent on her money. You know, he could have held her back from making her money in the past when she was with him. He was greedy. This person was like greedy over money. So greedy it cost her towers when they were together. He could have did something concerning money and had to go to jail in his lifetime. The Hermit is here. So she had to isolate herself from that. Not in the betrayal. She had to follow her spiritual guidance. Okay? And do what Spirit wanted her to do. So she did what Spirit wanted her to do. Spirit led her away from that man, and she got away from it. Is that what was causing her? Yeah, and when she did, she got a big offer. When she listened to Spirit, she got that big offer, okay? She did get a big, beautiful offer. Okay, King of Wands energy. She got an offer from a King of Wands energy. So difficulties is here. Now this is also somebody who could have caused her some difficulties as well. Because I got the King of Wands in the first one. And this is somebody that was holding on to her. Somebody that's very arrogant. Somebody's proud. You know. Somebody that like to have it their way. Somebody stubborn. Somebody powerful. Very confident person. This could have been her energy. Standing on what she means, you know. Blocking out anything that is detrimental to her. It could have been her energy as well, Holy Spirit. The Sun card is here. Okay, this person is attractive. Okay. Very attractive person came in and offered to her. And this person could have, I don't know, this could be a situation where this person, they were so attractive, so charming that it blinded her. Okay, and it did cause her some difficulties, okay? Where Spirit tried to illuminate things to her, and she kind of ignored Spirit with this one. She really didn't, with this King of Wands, she kind of ignored Spirit with this one, and she moved forward and working on a partnership with somebody else that was from her past. It could have been somebody that she was in the business with, if it wasn't somebody from her past. And if it was, she isolated herself from this person too. At one time, 7 of Cups is here. So this one just fed her illusions about what they had to offer her. So she was, there you go. She got fed illusions. So she ended that one and moved on. So she ended this one as well. She ended this cycle and moved on as well. And she traveled. Did something on the internet. Okay. So she's just speaking on men that she dated, okay? Men that caused her troubles in her life. But the other one, the sound went out, and that one was speaking on more on who did it. But this one did point out it's a male who was the cause of her passing, okay? It's being exposed. She's going to expose that one person. But I think it's two. It's a female and it's a male, okay, that couldn't stand her. But it's a group of 5 people. I mean, 7. It's the 7 of Wands was there and the 5 of Wands. 7 people was in that van. So she could have had to fend off 7 people. But the person that probably worked it up was that male and a female. And all the rest followed suit. Or they know what happened and didn't do anything to stop it. So it could happen before the van, or before they got on the van, or when they got on the van, okay? Holy Spirit, Angela Levine Brown. Angela Levine Brown energy, December 18th. Okay, so there was a decision that had to be made. Some decision had to be made. Maybe she was in decision mode concerning something. Angela Levine Brown. Okay, somebody was a married man. Okay, so maybe she had to make a decision about firing somebody. You are fired. So there was a decision made. I don't know if she was fired from a situation or she fired somebody. And that came up in my first reading on her. So it could have been an argument over she was trying to let somebody go, fire somebody, and they was mad about it. I don't know if she fired somebody in the past and let them come back. But decision mode and you are fired is here. Eye doctor is here. Okay. She could have had issues with her eyes Or she's telling one of us we need to go to the eye doctor. And mind you, with these cards, other energies can pop up in here, okay? Holy Spirit. Angela, Levine, okay, blank. Angela, Levine, Brown. Okay, I don't know if she was having eye trouble to the point where she was looking at down in her future of going blind, or it was a possibility of her going blind, or she discussed this with her doctor and that's what they told her, something about her eyes. So I don't know if there was a donor. Wow, donor popped out. So she may have to get a donor done with her eyes, or a donor. She could have been waiting on a donor, because I know they said she had kidney issues. So donor is here. So she could have been waiting on a donor, like they said, or she got a donor. I think they said she was waiting on a donor. Wow, you can't make this stuff up. Inheritance. Okay, so somebody could have been looking at getting her inheritance, or she had an inheritance. Okay, you're going to find out she had an inheritance. Okay, Holy Spirit. And I hope it don't come out somebody wanted some of her body parts, took some of her body parts to donate. Somebody's named Sylvester. Is somebody named Sylvester in her energy? Is that the guy they call the devil name, Clive Davis? Is his name Sylvester? I seen Sylvester somewhere. But Sylvester, somebody's name is Sylvester. That popped out, y'all. So, Virginia, the state Virginia. Okay, she could have traveled to Virginia. Somebody, or this Sylvester's from Virginia. She could have passed in Virginia. I don't know. Where did she pass at? Holy Spirit. Okay, somebody sleeping with baby daddy. Okay, she could be telling y'all that. Somebody sleeping with the baby daddy. Because you know she loves to give. She's a mentor now. So she loves to give motherly advice. So you're going to see in here some things that probably don't even pertain to her. It's her telling the collective what's going on. So somebody sleeping with somebody's baby daddy. Okay, Holy Spirit. Angela Levine Brown. Okay, so evil presence. There was an evil presence around her. She had evil around her. Okay, they want to date you. So somebody wanted to date her. And that was all in the reading. So she refused that person. That person that wanted to reconcile. Okay, and Tower is on the other side. So this person, and it's under Sylvester. I don't know if that's the dude's name, but that came out. So that cost her Tower right there. This person could have been evil. At peace. Okay, she just maybe wanted peace in her life. She wanted to be at peace. You know, maybe that's why she didn't want to reconcile with that person. She wanted peace in her life. But she may be at peace now. She's saying at peace. Holy Spirit. Full moon. Okay. So somebody, like I said, somebody could have did full moon magic on her. Somebody was deceptive. She didn't trust somebody, or she didn't trust people, period. Or she only trusted a select few people. So, okay, look what blew around, y'all. She did this. The cards did it, but the wind blew it. So, somebody was deceptive. Somebody was already married that wanted to date her. She found out somebody was already married. Somebody was deceptive to her. Somebody in her energy was two-faced. And I already know that. That little Gemini, that person that gossiped about her when she was nothing but kind to her. Holy Spirit. Angela Levine Brown energy. New home. She could have been planning on buying a new home. Or she may have bought a new home. Holy Spirit. She said new home. Or somebody in y'all energy bought a new home. A miracle about to happen. So she's saying a miracle is about to happen, you guys. So I accept that. There's a miracle about to happen, y'all, in your life. Okay, NFL football player is here. So let's see. Terminal. I'm going to do this again. Terminal came out. She could have been hiding that she had a terminal illness. Because it would have been under full moon. Holy Spirit, it'll come out again. And I got that one and the other one too. Secret family. Look, somebody was hiding a family. Somebody had a whole secret family. Or she could be telling y'all somebody in your energy is being deceptive. They have a whole secret family. Okay, police officer. Okay, somebody could be a police officer or police officers involved in her situation, in her unaliving. Something about the police officer is going to come out. Okay, y'all. Wyoming is here. I don't know if Wyoming have something to do with it. Holy Spirit. Or maybe the police officers from Wyoming. I don't know. Okay, Holy Spirit. Angela, Levine, Brown. Okay, a sister. Okay, something may be coming out about a sister, her sister. Or a miracle may about to be happening to your sister. She did do wedding events. I think she did wedding events. Something about a wedding event. Or somebody's going to a wedding event. Okay. So let's see what the other cards say. Spoiled. Okay, so Angela, Laverne Brown's energy, Angie Stone's energy, Holy Spirit, on the cards. Angie Stone's energy on the cards. Angela, Laverne Brown energy on the cards, Holy Spirit. Born December 18. Show me her energy, Holy Spirit, concerning her passing, concerning the argument. I just said that hoping something to come out concerning it, but. Okay, so Angela Laverne Brown's energy. Angela Laverne Brown's energy. Okay, Angie Stone's energy on the cards. Okay, show us Angie Stone's energy. Okay, so she could have suffered from paranoia, or she could have been paranoid that night. You know, something had her paranoid. Okay, Angela Laverne Brown's energy. Okay, evidence is going to be found. Okay, so evidence found. Evidence could have already been found. And that Wheel of Fortune, it could have been about them tires. Because when I did her other reading, it said they were going to say something was wrong with the tires. I mean, not the tires, but that it was going to be some mechanical issues that was wrong with the car. Okay, on the Colorado. So something about Colorado. Let's see. Color. Could be, if it's not Colorado, something could be coming out about Colorado, y'all. But color, I have to look into the words. But something about color too. Color may have come out. Something about a color of something may come out. Maybe that's part of the evidence. The color of something may come out. Holy Spirit. Angela Levine. Okay, you passed. So you passed something. It could be something they passed. Colorado color, something that they passed. Maybe when they were traveling. Maryland, wow. So some type of evidence may be found. Something they passed in Maryland. Maybe something's there. Maybe something fell to the ground. Somebody passed something like in Maryland. Because I think she had the concert in Maryland or Virginia or both areas she went to. Something about Maryland. Attack is here. So she said she was attacked. She could have been attacked in Maryland. And somebody went to prison. So somebody already had did some prison time, or somebody's going to prison. Evidence is going to be found and somebody's going to go to prison. Okay, separation. It could be somebody she separated herself from, or somebody, her partner, her ex. Separation. I don't know if they separated her. Okay, Angelina. I'm talking about Angela. Laverne. Okay, it's already on there, her energy. Okay, so she wanted to let bygones be bygones in the situation. So she could have thought something was over. That they had brushed everything under the bridge. They had already discussed it. They already healed from a situation. Because there was an argument in my first one. I wish y'all could have heard some. I hope the ones that did watch heard some of it. Because it showed she did get in an argument with someone, and then she apologized. It was a friend, a soulmate, longtime soulmate, like somebody she was married to, or somebody she was in a relations with in her past. But somebody wanted some help financially, and she just scolded them. And then she told them the only help that I could really give you, something to this matter, not maybe the exact words, is I could get you some help from somebody that could give you some financial advice, like an advisor or something. But she refused to give them money. But she's like, I could give you help. I could get you somebody that can help you, give you advice. And it was said in front of other people. So it embarrassed this person. But she apologized to him later after they got in an argument. She apologized to him because they got upset about it. Okay? Somebody could have had a baby mother. Okay, Holy Spirit. Angela. Okay, so upheaval. Okay, so we have, look at this, y'all. We have evidence found, attack, and an upheaval. So it did cause her demise. This was when she died. She was attacked. She did die due to an attack. Okay, they may find some type of text messages. Okay, as well, some evidence. Okay, from this person that she was separated from that connects him to it. Okay, so Angela. Okay, November. So this could take place in the month of November, or some text messages from the month of November that maybe she received. Something about the month of November, y'all. Okay, something about a Mustang. I don't know. Did somebody drive a Mustang? Somebody's nickname could have been Mustang. She could have been asked the question, do you love me? She could have took some type of bad advice. She could have been begging for her life, y'all, when she asked, this could be her. Do you love me? Like, why would you do this to me? I thought you loved me. Why would you do this to me? So this could be her saying this, do you love me? Because she was being attacked. Angela. Okay, so April, somebody's name could have been April, or something of the month of April. Some text message may come out from the month of April. Like something could have been set up, something could have been planned. Rich is here. Somebody's name could be Rich, or her family could end up rich or something like that. Somebody was looking to get rich. maybe off of her passing. Holy Spirit, Angela, dead. Mustang dead. Is there a rapper named Mustang? I think there's a rapper named Mustang. I don't know. She may be telling us somebody's passing. Don't know when, but so inventions. She could have. Holy Spirit. Angela. Okay, Seattle. She could have been going to Seattle. Or had plans to go to Seattle. Or something may take place in Seattle. Okay, so Holy Spirit. Angela, let me. Okay, slow down. She told somebody to slow down. Y'all. Somebody's name could have been Veronica, Ronnie, that she dealt with. But somebody she told to slow down. You can't make this stuff up. That's what she's saying. This month, this is April. Something may happen, take place this month. Text messages may come out this month, some evidence. I'm coming back to you. Psalms 106. So she's saying read Psalms 106, and she's coming back to us. So maybe in music. Maybe somebody's going to mix her music. She's coming back. I'm going to do a few more. Holy Spirit, Angela. Okay, this card came out again. Inventions came out again. So she could have invented something. Inventions. Something about Bennettsville. Because she was from here in South Carolina. I think a Bennettsville is here in South Carolina. Destined. Something is destined. Okay. All right. So, you guys, that's what I have for you. Like, share, hit the notification button to be notified when I post a video. This was the Angie Stone blow up. Okay. So there is evidence going to be found, y'all, or it was already found. Y'all tell me, comment below, let me know what you think. And that's what I have for y'all. If you want me to do a celebrity reading, leave a comment below on who you want me to do. All right. Love you guys. I'm out. Be good. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, y'all. Like, share, hit that notification